Hi, it's April here, and so I just really wanted to get a few minutes. I know I really would love to sit with a lot of you in person and to share with you just my heart for New York. And um, so I'm just gonna take a few minutes here. I first off want to say just thank you so much for praying with me about this journey to New York. I'm really pumped about what God is doing in my life, and I am excited to go to New York. I know that we've been waiting on details and getting those support letters out. But I want to tell you that your prayer is not underestimated, and just what a little bit what New York has meant to me. I know that I previously, before I even went to Brooklyn, just for 1 week that's where I met the Tubbs. I got to be part of a 1-8 team to serve a mission for a whole month there, and that was totally not my plan. That was very much God's plan. I actually had a desire to go overseas. That's the team I want to be on. There was a lot of teams to pick from, but I remember sitting in the office on an interview, and Dean was just, well, really encouraging me. He's like, "I think this would be a really good fit for you," and I was just like, "New York, really? That's not even the place I would have thought about to begin with." But it turned out that's exactly where God had wanted me to be. He had a lot to teach me, and so I remember getting there and not really knowing what to expect, not really thinking this would be the likely place that God would send me. But God started building a heart for me in New York. I remember getting on the subways and I wasn't sure what to make about the subways. And I wasn't at first, I was like not a fan at first. I don't do crowds. I was kind of overwhelmed by that. But God got me on there and He's like, I want to send you to a place because I want you to be uncomfortable at it. It's not about your comfort. And so I realized that sometimes you got to be willing to get armpits to armpits to love people and to just share the gospel to get where they're at. And so that's really where I started like, this is part of the mission field, not being comfortable all the time. And even though like that wasn't a place I had imagined, God's just like, I want you to take a deeper look. I remember my friend Jill. I don't know if she remembers this, but she was her prayer was that we would see the face of God in these people, see that this were made in the image of Christ, and know that God designed them. And I just remember meeting so many different people and really enjoying that. And we went to Central Park, and I'm sorry, excuse me, went to Central Park one day, and it was just really exciting because I got to meet so many different people. I met a man named Armando, and that was super cool. And just hearing his story, and I realized, that my passion is to be relational with people. I enjoy getting to say, hey, what's your story? Tell me who you are, and where do you come from, and, what do you think? And I think that's just awesome because we're all unique, and it challenges us to really get to know the person. And even though I thought overseas, I realized, I don't even have to go overseas to meet someone from a different country. It's in my own country. And while I think it's a great desire, I realize that God's really calling me to the United States at this point. And it's not, and I tell you what, God has really been opening my eyes in April, saying, like, it is not about your location. Because no matter where you go, we all have the same brokenness and we all start the same way. And so, even though I know that New York isn't the only place that needs the gospel, I'm really pumped about going to say, hey, let me tell you about, first of all, let me just, about Jesus, and let me tell you that you're loved. And I think that's going to be awesome. And I'm really excited that I just said, hey, here's an opportunity that you can go serve. And so I really just wanted to take a personal time just to say, hey, thanks for being faithful to pray. Thanks for saying, hey, I am interested in a support letter. I know we're working on that, as I mentioned, but I just really am thankful for this encouragement. And I hope that you're pumped as well. And I look forward to this journey. I know God's got great things, and as we challenge you today, wherever you're at, we are always on scene. It's not about uh, where you're at the moment. We're so, I don't know about you, but I struggle with being present sometimes. But God is like, just be on scene all the time because people need love and we need it daily. Um, so let's just go love and tell people. And I thank you for just yeah, I thank you just for allowing me to share. It's gonna be awesome. So I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.